Is there a reason you were screaming?
I like screaming. It's fun.
Huh. Well, hopefully. You're kidding.
No, it's
Okay.
screaming. You see?
Well,
Okay.
who knew you were a rock star?
I'm not.
So, we've got a few candies that we may have a combination of these and others. We don't have all of our candies by any means in yet, but we wanted to just show you a few ideas that we had. So, here's the first one. You've probably seen these. Cowtails. Little package of cowtails.
Up there.
Just a little small one.
Stretch. You got it. It's upside down.
No, it's not. It's perfectly right. It says cowtails right there.
That's
the back. See, it's upside down on the back of the package.
Oh. No. I remember our camera like mirrors stuff.
So if you haven't ever had one of these, it mirrored it just fine. It looked fine. It's American made.
That explains why the spelling's wrong.
Does that mean no illegal immigrants made this? They were all American citizens?
Hey, those are the same company. How do you pronounce that, by the way?
Goats'? Yeah, I think, that's the same as one of the others. The one that we're actually going to try today on camera.
On camera.
And then we won't be able to talk. But this is a chewy caramel with a cream center. Yeah. And then, of course, they have long ones, too, like this long, like a foot long thing. But these are the little small bite-sized ones.
They're called cowtail subs.
No, they're like actual cowtail. This is just like a piece of a cowtail. They like chopped an actual cowtail up and put it in a package.
That's disgusting.
Hopefully it'll taste better than a cowtail.
You ever had a cowtail?
Do you want to know the answer to that question?
No.
You have to if you've ever eaten a hot dog.
Oh, that's
or sausage. Beef sausage. Betcha you've had cowtail.
Yeah.
And cow tongue.
One of my friends, he took a trip down to Mexico and they were serving like the face of the cow as a delicacy.
The face of the cow.
And he tried some and he said it was pretty good.
The face of the cow. Oh, hog jaws are pretty good. That's like this part of the pig.
Okay, so the second one that we're showing off here is a mallow cup. See, it's like mirrored.
It's mirrored, but it's not upside down. Okay. You know what upside down means?
No, of course I don't. So yeah, this is Boyer, and basically, imagine a Reese's cup, but instead of peanut butter, it's filled with marshmallow. Right? Marshmallow cream. A marshmallow cream.
Yeah. We're gonna have to review those too.
Yes, I don't think I've ever actually had one of these.
Yeah, I think you've had the Valo milk. There's a Valo milk that's.
What is the difference between Valo?
They're different brands, so I guess they're different chocolates and maybe a different. That says whipped cream center.
Yeah,
whipped cream.
I'm hoping
is it whipped cream?
Yeah, it has an actual Best By date.
It was Best by
9/11.
That does not say 9/11. Okay. It says 1.
18/1.
18. So January. So it's like 4 months past its due date. Is that?
I am confused.
Maybe it's 1/8. Oh, that's the actual. Oh, 8/31/18. August 31st. I don't know what the 1 divided by 1. I don't know. Anyway, but those sound pretty interesting. We're looking forward to trying those. Okay, now this little guy. You maybe have had something like this. It's a little buttermint, and in case you can't tell,
just like Grandpa.
It's kind of a yellowy. Yeah, they say they make it just like Grandpa, but I don't think Grandpa had soy lecithin and yellow number 5.
Okay, let's
95 years ago. The poor boy hadn't had lunch. He's so hungry. He doesn't know what to do with himself. All right, so we'll tell. What is this?
Okay, this is
also Goats', I guess is how you spell it.
Yeah, this is the same brand as the Cowtails, and
I think they're actually similar. Called? I don't know. I always called them Bullseyes, but they're not actually. I think that may be. That may be another brand.
They've trademarked Bullseyes.
Who has
this group? They're called Carmel Creams.
Since 1895, they've been making these things.
1895.
So that's over 120
That's
years.
like 2 years after Columbus came.
Got to work on history.
Okay, turn it up.
Bullseyes.
Carmel Creams, Daisies, Bullseyes. And they're all like trademarked.
So I wonder, but this is Carmel. Maybe Bullseyes are something different. We need to find out what Bullseyes. I've always called these Bullseyes, but these are not Bullseyes. We need to find out what Bullseyes are.
Smells so good. So yeah, basically this candy is it's a caramel ring.
Yes,
with
it is.
what is that, marshmallow?
No, it's cream. It's like a cream.
it's kind of a solid cream center. That's It's not real squishy.
Not
it's
quite
soft.
a nougat. It's
soft,
not
but
quite
it's
a
not
nougat.
squishy.
It's
I mean, in the center there.
Peach fell out. I'm gonna eat that piece.
There.
It's the center is very sugary. The caramel part is very chewy. That's caramel. Caramel is chewy.
Don't talk with your mouth full.
Why not?
Because we're on camera, Fruit.
You say with your mouth full.
My mouth's always full.
Well, then how are we ever supposed to talk? If our mouth is always full.
In a vacuum.
Then you couldn't talk. Because sound can't travel in a vacuum.
Use your hands like that.
Well, then it doesn't matter whether your mouth's full or not. Okay, so this has got to go, I guess, in the chewy category of candies, obviously. It's caramel.
Oh, caramel.
This is not one of those that just disappears in 2 seconds either. I mean, those are big caramel. That's big. Bigger than a quarter. And thick.
Yeah, so what's cool is, as I'm chewing, I can kind of tell that the cream is kind of mixed with the caramel there.
Well, that cream's gone. I mean, the cream went away pretty quickly. It's like only caramel left now. The cream was much sweeter than the caramel part, which is odd because usually you think of caramel as very sweet. This caramel is not real sweet. It's a very unsweet caramel. And then the white stuff in the middle was basically like powdered sugar. It was so sweet.
Yeah.
So they blend, they blend together, but then it melts so much faster than the caramel.
Yeah.
So, okay, on sweetness
category.
Well, you said chewy candy because it's.
How
caramel.
dare you say the category without me? I was working.
We were talking, and I said it, and
how were we talking? They can't talk.
We were talking. You, and me. We were talking. You were so worried about my mouth being full when I talked. Okay, so it's the chewy category. Sweetness. What do you think?
I'm thinking 12. Or no. What is it?
It's 1 to 5.
18.
3.
18.
Oh, Jeffy. All right. 3 in the middle. And either too sweet or not sweet enough.
It was. I love candies and sodas and stuff that morph as you eat or drink them. Because then it's like...
Except for the ones that become powdery.
Yes.
Okay, now I need a soda to drink to wash this down.
We're doing a soda review next, so you're in luck. And it's a clear cream soda.
But we've got to finish this.
First. Yeah.
I love some of those.
Hakuna Matata. Is that copy? Is that trademarked?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'll sing
I'm not even sure if it's a real word. They may have made it up.
It's
a real phrase. Anyway, so sweetness. If I had to rate the caramel separately from the cream part, I thought we agreed we weren't going to sing because we can't sing.
I like singing. It's fun.
Oh, terrible.
I make fun of myself.
If we do it backwards, I said the caramel would be a 2, and the cream would be a 4.
Yeah.
But so when you put them together,
they're about a 3.
It kind of comes out right about right.
And it's really good because when you first put it in your mouth and kind of bite into it, then it's really, really sweet. And as you keep chewing, it kind of mellows out, which some people might not like that it loses a lot of the sweetness.
Well,
but I mean, I think that's really good. Yeah.
Yeah. And okay, so then or consistency, the texture of it. How do you feel about the texture of it? I felt like at the beginning the caramel was a little dryish. It was like, I mean, caramel is usually so slippery.
Yes.
When you put it in your mouth and it gets wet, and it's like, oh, it's slippery, but it's sticky, but it's slick sticky. This did not get slippery sticky.
No.
It wasn't bad sticky.
No.
I mean, it was like you could chew it.
It was
and it
chewy, but it wasn't sticky, which it's very odd for caramel.
Yeah. And the other though was there. I mean, it just when it got wet, it like turned into like sugary cream.
Yeah.
It really did. That's part in the middle, and that was good. So consistency,
I don't have any problems with it.
I thought the consistency was
like
really
we
good.
said, it is not normal for a caramel.
Well, it's a different kind. Yeah, it's a different kind of caramel.
But
it's what makes it unique.
Yes.
It's not a Rolo. It's not a caramel M&M.
Yeah.
It's not
and
like
so
them. It's different.
I'm actually thinking we might have a hard time ranking some of these
because
candies
they're
and sodas because
different from other things.
They're unique.
Yeah.
So I mean, as far as
that uniqueness, I liked it. I'd give it a 3.
It was perfect because that's the only.
It's the one to compare. Others like it too. If we ever find anything else like it, we'll compare it to it.
Yeah.
And then the flavor. I would have liked to have a stronger caramel flavor. So I felt like the caramel flavor was a little on the weak side. So I'm going to give it a 2 in that category. But
I can kind of agree with you. That said, because you had the caramel so much longer than the initial cream flavor, I feel like it was okay there. So
even toward the end, it didn't taste like a caramel really. I mean, it was kind of chewy like a caramel and had kind of a texture, but it just didn't really have a caramel flavor. But that's the thing about caramels is you've got to have you don't need if you have caramel and it's covered in chocolate, you've got to have a strong flavor like a Rolo.
Oh yeah.
Because otherwise the chocolate with its strong flavor masks it. So maybe with this, because there's no other strong flavor. I mean the sugary creamy flavor wasn't a strong flavor either. So maybe the caramel didn't need to be a strong flavor, but still I'm going to say a 2 on that. I'm just going to go there.
I may go with a 2 as well on that. Although I'm tempted to go with a 4 for imbalanced flavor, since the cream was stronger than the caramel.
What?
I'm not sure on that.
Indecision, a terrible thing in a judge.
So it's either a 2 or a 3 or a 4. You decide.
Wait, 1 or 5? You want to throw them in there just for the fun of it?
Yeah. It's somewhere between 1 and 5.
So it's a 7.
Don't forget decimals.
There are an infinite number of possibilities. Well, look, we went way over on this one. We'll come back with some more, and you can check these out. We'll have these for sale at our store as well as a lot of other things in both locations, LJ and Blue Ridge.
See ya. Enjoy.